It's the city of the kings.
10:30, 23rd of April, Sunday, back in the Rinnick. Oh, by the way, it was raining and hailing earlier today, and we had snow earlier this week, like the third, fourth week of April. Crazy, man. I believe it's the new ice age coming in. There is no global warming. That's why they changed it to climate change, because new ice age is coming in. But anyhow, while we're on the topic of sort of negative things that have happened to me, why not share a second example? When I was living in the Rinnick, in the old town, living on Straszewskiego Street, I had to get my parking sticker for my car. So I went to the parking, where you buy your parking sticker, or new one, and of course you got to bring paperwork that shows that the car is registered to that location, and also your zameldunek, which proves that you live there. And I brought that, and of course if you do have those documents, it's extremely cheap to get a parking decal for Zone C anyhow, Strefa C, and it's cheap. I think it was 10 zlotys per month. It was pretty cheap, and I think you could get one up to 12 months, which is awesome, right? Because normally if you don't live here, it's $250 a month, which is still pretty reasonable versus paying for parking in a garage. Although you can get 150 zlotys a month for parking in certain places. But anyhow, I digress. So I went there to park the car, and I was with my one of my sons at the time, and he was like 3 years old, little guy, cool little dude. And I parked the car right in front of the parking place, and there was a motorcycle, one of these like dirt bikes, with kind of the fat rubber tires. There was no bumper. No like a bumper in the front. And instead of him parking, how would you say, perpendicular, instead of him parking perpendicular with the street, say the sidewalks this way, instead of him parking this way, he chained his motorcycle to a lamppost. He parked it this way, right, taking up more space than it needed to be. Whatever. I backed the car in, parked it, and I purposely was conscious of that there's a motorcycle behind me, and I know I got close to it, but I didn't hit it. I didn't touch it. So I go in with my son, and I pay for parking, and as I come out, I see this fat fuck in front of the apartment there with what looked like an iPad mini, but it wasn't an iPad mini. It was some generic Samsung whatever, like iPad type device. And I thought he was just, working on his device. But then I noticed he's tracking me, he's filming me, and I'm thinking at first, well, maybe this guy knows who I am. I'm Holy Joe Rock and Roll, bitch. And he wants to get some footage, right? He's a fan. And as I put my son in the car, I just kind of ignored him. I put my son in the car. He's 3 years old, and I'm not gonna stop. I got a 3-year-old, got to put him in the car. And then as I turn around to get into the car, I noticed that there's another guy filming me from the other side. He was on the side where the ticket office was. He's filming me with some black phone. I get into the car, start it up, and proceed to drive off. And this fat dude leaves where he's located, walks into the street, and taps on my window. And I'm like, I don't know who the hell this guy is. I got a kid in the car. I'm definitely not stopping, and I drive off. Okay. About a month later, I get a message from the police, like a certified registered letter from the police saying that I need to show up at this police station. So I go there, and I'm like, what the hell is this all about? And they said, okay, well, you need a translator. We need to get you a translator, so you have to wait. I said, well, look, it was like 9 o'clock in the morning. I was like, I had to take a taxi there because I didn't know where this police station was. I tried to Google the address. I couldn't find it. It's weird why I couldn't find the address. So I took a taxi there, and it was only, I literally could have probably walked there. But I had to wait like 2 hours before a translator came. And since I knew that I had to wait, and I didn't have breakfast yet, I said, look, let me go get a cup of coffee or something, I'll be right back. So I went and got a cup of coffee. When I came back, still had time to wait, and they put me in this, like I guess you would call it a detention cell, but it wasn't like in a basement or anything like that. It was just right in the entrance. They had a little detention cell. So I'm like locked up in there for like 45 minutes, and then the translator came to let me out, and then we're talking. I said, "What's this all about?" And they said, "You hit a motorcycle." I said, "What are you talking about? When?" And they said, "You know, about a month ago." They translated it that I hit a motorcycle. I said, "What exactly are you talking about?" They didn't show me any evidence. They refused to show me anything, any evidence. And when I asked what the evidence is, there was a police lady, she shows the translator, who was another woman, I guess the monitor, some picture on a monitor. And when I went to look, she's like, "No, you can't look." I'm thinking, this is fucking ridiculous, man. So I said, "What?" You know, finally I said, "You know, I have no statement to make. I have no statement to make." So they said, I said, "What damages are they claiming? What exactly is the bottom line here? It's obviously a scam for money. So what damages are they claiming?" And she said, "You damaged the tire. You damaged the tire." And I'm thinking, listen, you're a police officer. You're supposed to be doing an investigation. You can clearly see this is a freaking scam. And the cop says, "I don't know that. I don't know that. That's why I'm doing this, and that's why I'm talking to you." And it's pretty ridiculous. Wasted the whole, 4 or 5 hours. And then they said that since I wasn't going to make a statement, I said, "My only statement is this is a scam. Put that down." And she says, "No, I can't put that down. You said you weren't going to give a statement." How, stupid, man. How stupid. So basically, a month later, there was a court date. I was told that I did not have to appear, that the judges would make a decision, and the decision was that I did nothing wrong, and they let it go. And yeah, that was it. So anyway, that's not a big deal, just a waste of time, and some dude thought he would scam me for money, and it didn't happen. So all you can do is speak the truth to power, and don't let any dickheads scam you. But it's not the only time. In my next video, I'll talk about one more time where dude tried to scam me. But until next time, remember to always make it happen for the captain, because you're the captain.
Sweet home we call Krakow. It's the city of the kings. Sweet home we call Krakow. Lord, I'm never leaving